Yo, what's up guys, it's the one and we are back with Etheria Restart content on the channel. Today we'll be going over some cool things that were brought up during the final test live stream. At this point I think it was like 2 weeks ago. So I'll be going over some cool things that were brought up during that, and I'll be going over some extra information that some of you guys aren't aware of that wasn't mentioned during the live stream, so you know exactly what to expect going into this final beta test, and also preparing yourself for global launch in June. So without further ado, play the intro.
I am the Lion Sin of Pride, the mighty Escanor, and welcome to the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube, the One.
Alright, first things first, before we get into the video, I still have so many people asking me, yo, the one, when's the final test taking place? How do I get access to it? When's the global launch? So just to help those people out, the final test will be taking place at the time of this recording tomorrow on the 8th of May, and it will be ending on the 19th. And the official launch of the game will be on June the 5th. And the main purpose of this final test is, number one, for people who missed out on the previous betas to get a chance to play the game and experience things, and number two, there's a rebate system, so everything you spend, you get everything back, plus with a bonus on top of that. It's kind of a way to reward players for supporting the game early before its global launch. That's basically how the rebate system works. If you want a full breakdown on the rebate system, check out the last video. I covered that in depth. Also, by the way, the game can be pre-downloaded right now. All you have to do is head over to the official website and you can pre-download iOS, Android, PC. You know, they have all that covered as well. So in addition to the cast of 48 playable units in Etheria Restart, they did confirm 6 new characters will be added to the game for the release. We'll be getting units named Freya, Rilmocha, Tsukiyomi, Born, Rosa, and Mia, with the first limited banner being Freya upon global launch. And what's really cool is Freya is going to be the first limited banner unit, but she'll also be in the standard banner at the same time, which is cool. So for those of you who are re-rolling, you will be able to potentially pull Freya on the standard banner and actually not on the limited banner. So this is actually crazy. And they also do have plans of adding, you know, limited characters into the standard banner. So characters that are in the limited banner will eventually get into the standard banner. I will make a video going over the gacha system, breaking that down, but basically the light dark units, which are the highest rarity, I guess you could say, the top level units in the game, they're also in the standard banner. They're not in just a separate banner exclusively. So that's actually really awesome. So speaking of banners, Messiah will also be featured as another rate up banner at launch. And when it comes to limited banners, there will be no 50-50. Now this is this literally flips the gacha scene on its head, because I'm sure you guys know, if you're watching this video right now, you know that in gacha games there's always a 50-50. You always have a chance of not getting that unit you're chasing. But in this game, they're trying to ease the FOMO. I mean, there's still FOMO, but they're easing the FOMO, so it's not as bad. And if you do pull an SSR unit on that banner, you are guaranteed to get the limited banner unit or the rate up unit. So this is actually insane. And obviously pity will transfer as well, so you can build up pity and hit the guaranteed for whatever unit you are chasing. So that's really fire. And when I saw that in the live stream, that was like huge. That was game changing for me. And there is no weapon banner, guys. There is no weapon banner in this game. So weapons are, which are basically your shells in this game, that's what they're called, they are farmable. So you don't have to pull for weapons, so you're just pulling for characters exclusively. Oh my goodness, this is great news. Because I feel like we're all like gotten used to the fact of always pulling for a character's weapon in these games. Like back in the day, it used to be you just pull a character and you just summon for a character, like back in the days of Dokkan Battle. But now in gacha games, you always have to pull for a character, then the character needs a weapon, or the character needs a skill book, or the character needs a, you know, specific weapon piece, or whatever the hell it is, a light cone. Like you always need to get two things for just one unit, you know. So I'm glad that it all comes in one. And they also did mention that the character mechanics won't be locked behind dupes. What this means is basically, like in games like Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, your modern day gacha game, characters get access to extra buffs, extra abilities, extra things that they aren't able to do with zero dupes, right? So basically, the more dupes you get, you basically unlock new things that a character can do. But in this game, dupes don't really matter. Dupes literally don't matter. And in real-time arena, probably the most competitive mode in the game, dupes aren't taken into the equation. So basically, everyone's going to be on an equal playing field. So all the extra buffs that you get from your dupes, or increased stats that you get from your dupes, they don't actually count in real-time arena. So it doesn't matter if you have a fully maxed out SSR unit in real-time arena, everyone's on a level playing field, and dupes or dupe buffs are instantly removed. So that's actually really awesome. So like I said, they are trying to reduce the FOMO in this game. And I like it a lot, because like I always say, guys, games that respect the players, those are the type of games that I like to spend my money on. I don't like to spend money on games that don't respect the players by doing stupid shit. But they are clearly respecting the players by, you know, not having dupes be effective in real-time arena, you know, by not having a 50-50 system, by not having weapon banners. Like, these are all great things. Another thing that was also brought up is that a new PvP mode will be added called Fearless Arena, which is only playable on weekends, and it basically simulates a esports tournament where you will be matched with 7 other players and you will fight against them in real-time arena style in a ladder format where you eventually progress to the final. And this mode has weekly rewards such as summon tickets, premium currency, etc. You get the drift. So that's going to be really awesome. They're really emphasizing a lot on the PvP aspect of this game. You obviously have your, you have your AI PvP where you're basically just attacking people's teams, right? Then you obviously have the real-time arena. Then you obviously have this Fearless Arena, and not only that, they're even talking about guild versus guild PvP. Like, I'm pretty sure they announced it, but it won't be available at the game's launch, but it will be implemented into the game sometime after. That's really cool. So like I said, they're really emphasizing the PvP aspect of this game. And the thing is, even if you don't want to do PvP, you don't have to. You can still do it casually and still enjoy the game. There's tons and tons of events. I believe there's like 19 events going to be at global launch, which is insane. And not only that, I can't believe I forgot this point right here, but rerolling won't even really be necessary. Like, I will obviously put out a guide on who to reroll for, but rerolling won't even really be a necessity, because there is going to be a beginner banner where after your first initial 40 pulls, you can select any SSR from the pool that you want. Obviously, some characters will be excluded, like Freya, and light dark units. But besides that, you'll be able to select any SSR unit you want. and that's really fire. So, you know, and this isn't even counting the free SSRs that you get. Like on day 7 we get a free SSR, and I believe we get an SSR ticket on top of that on day 7. And then just from playing the game, everyone gets a free SSR Leanne, and she's pretty good as well. So the game is really free to play friendly. Let me know what you think about this video. Are you going to be playing Etheria Restart? Let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, like, subscribe, take care, and peace.
This is Escanor, the Lion Sin of Pride from 7 Deadly Sins. Thank you for watching the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube, The One.